What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Okay, I want to talk about and touch on this Rich Piana situation once again. So, I'm starting to see some real disturbing stuff, man, in the social media world, man, especially on YouTube regarding this situation, man. The guy's down, man, regardless of what he did and didn't do, regardless how you like him and used to like him and used to be friends or don't like him and what he have and what he don't have and what he took and what he didn't take. I saw a video. Michael Hearn is actually supposed to be his friend. They did videos together. He claims to be his friend, but he's using this platform to show that it's proof that he's natural. Nobody believes Michael Hearn is natural. If you're in your right mind and you worked out in the slightest bit, you train, you don't have to be a bodybuilder to know that Michael Hearn is not natural. He says that he's using it as proof, but in all actuality, it's the fact that he's conservative and probably used less, for a longer time. He may not have used as much. And Mac Truck, man. Mac Truck used to be Rich Piana. Both of these guys used to be Rich Piana's friend, man, or claim to be his friend, And, I believe in loyalty, man. Loyalty over everything, man. And something, man, even if I had a falling out with one of my friends, I keep my circle so close, that it become a period, man. And, if you're supposed to be his friend like Mac Truck and Michael Hearn claim to be, I know Mac Truck and Rich Piana had to falling out, and they actually had a fight at one of the expos. But to say that you used to be his friend and you tried to help him, but it's a form of dry snitching, man. Because he said, "Oh, this happened 2 other times, man." He said that. Then he said that he basically called Chanel, Rich Piana's girlfriend, fiance, or whatever she is at the time, a bozo. That she was so, she was high, and how they found a credit card and they found a straw and they found powder substance on the table. So he said that she was basically a bozo because she was so high and out of it that she couldn't even clean up behind her. And then they found 20 bottles of testosterone. Rich Piana has never, Rich Piana has never claimed to be natty. He's never claimed to not use to have not using steroids. He's always said that he used steroids. He always said that he used testosterone. So and then he says, Mac Truck says, listen, the guy found, they found 20 bottles of testosterone. She couldn't even get rid of it. 20 bottles of testosterone is more than personal use. It's intent to sell. Yes, it is. But so now he's saying basically that Rich Piana is a drug dealer and he's selling the testosterone to other people. And then he used that in the same breath. He's saying he's not a role model. So in other words, to kids. So people can listen to that, man, and then they'll make assumptions that Rich Piana is selling testosterone to kids, man. You get ignorant people that'll make that type of assumption, which I doubt. Rich Piana's came out on numerous occasions and stated that he don't believe that kids should use steroids, So, both of these guys claim to be his friend. And where I'm from in my hood, man, me personally, I have fallen out with some of my friends, but I'm never going to tell anybody, and definitely not tell the world their private business and what we did in private. And the even if we had a fist fight, I'm never going to tell the world. I'm not even going to tell. I haven't even told my wife the closest things. Some of the things that some of my friends done. It's just not. And when you say you're loyal and you're a loyal person and the person you are, Mac Truck claimed to be a real person. That's where he bases his life off of that. He's real, But to say that and then to turn around and spew all his business to the world, saying that how the world You know, this happened 2 other times, and how, you know, Rich Piana, he's been trying to help Rich Piana, you know, to kick it, and, you know, he's an addict, and, like, you know, it's just not necessary, man. The dude is down, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and to the fans and the people on YouTube and social media, man, you guys, it's comedy, man. This dude, I mean, you look at him, you could tell he used steroids. Not, you know, most bodybuilders you could tell, but Rich Piana, you could clearly see, you know, his pupils are dilated. You know, that could be due to recreational drugs. That could be due to steroids. Who knows? You know, that also could be due. Dude also claimed that he's said in numerous occasions how he takes painkillers also. You know, it's just Mack Truck claimed to have tried to help him, you know, as a friend. But then as soon as he's down, you know, you take this platform to boost yourself, you know, which is horrible to me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't state it enough, man. These dudes claim Mack Truck, man, Michael Hearn, claim to be his friend, man. They're using this platform to kick him while he's down. Well, Michael Hearn is not actually kicking him while he's down, but he's using the platform to make himself look better by saying, listen, you see, this is what happens when you use steroids, basically, is what he's saying, and claiming that he's natty, which we all know he's not natural. You could look at Michael Hearn and see that he's not natural. Yeah, that's a fucking joke. You know, another thing I want to address was people actually saying, like, they found a suicide letter, which is crazy. You know, I was talking to my brother-in-law, and, you know, he's not into the whole fitness world YouTube like I am. And he came across something, and he told me, listen, you know, I saw a letter. They said that he tried to commit suicide and he left a letter, which is outrageous, man. Which is outrageous, man. For people to be putting this shit out is outrageous, man. You know, let's just say there was a letter, right? Chanel would have found the letters. Why would, you know, she's with him. She's with him. You know, so how would that leak out? How would that get out to the world? Just think about that, man. Just think about that. Just use common sense and think about that. She would have had to leak it out that there was a suicide letter, but she was with him. And if Mack Truck, and if the situation went the way Mack Truck said that it went, then she was the one that called 911. So they were getting high together. So he wrote the letter while he was sitting with her. Come on, use common sense, man. Somebody's story is not correct. Somebody's story is not correct, man. You know, you got to think, is his current situation related to steroids or recreational use? Maybe. But why kick him while he's down? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's built up envy from these two dudes and hate, especially from Mack Truck. You know? That's what I think it is, man. And, you know, people love death. Like, people love to see somebody die, man. There was actually rumors that he was already dead. This is horrible, man. It's horrible. And if you go look at his subscribers and the following, man, it's a lot of people following him. So, you know, I guess you guys are following him, praying for his downfall. It's crazy, man. Situation is crazy, man. But yeah, so he's still in the hospital, still in a medically induced coma. Hope for the best, man. Prayers go out to Rich Piana and his family. It's crazy, man. That's all I got for y'all right now. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, and comment, and subscribe to my channel. Peace.
Around here, and I'm out 8 in the mall, dog. Clock 2 around here, what you do around here? And you know I keep my tool around here. My act a fool around.